Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am your mentor Gayatri Yadav. If you're learning automation testing and still using traditional tools, then you should definitely know about Playwright, one of the fastest growing automation tools today. So in this video, we will understand what Playwright is, why we need it, why it is better than other tools, and what features it provides. So first, let's understand what is the Playwright. So see, this is the document which I am going to show you now. This is based on this, we will going to automate a robust application, web UI application. It supports UI, API, all. So we will going to use that, and I'm going to start one of the series for Playwright for you guys from scratch. So whether you are new to any programming language, no worries, we will going to learn each and everything related to the Playwright. So now let's understand why we have to choose the Playwright. So first we will understand what is Playwright. So I have mentioned here key points so that you guys will more clear about the Playwright, because we already have many traditional tools in the market like Selenium with Java, which is very famous, and most of the organizations are using that. But now those are moving towards the Playwright. So why everyone is talking about the Playwright? So we will going to learn this Playwright with zero cost. Trust me, this is something you will pay for. Now I am launching you the Playwright series free of the cost. So first let's understand what is Playwright. So Playwright is an open source automation framework developed by Microsoft. It is used to automate web applications for testing purpose. With Playwright, we can automate different browsers like Chromium, Firefox, and WebKit using a single API. It supports multiple programming languages such as JavaScript, TypeScript, Python, Java, .NET. This makes Playwright very flexible for developers as well as testers. Now we will understand why do we need Playwright. So first, modern web applications are becoming more dynamic and complex. So sometimes automation tools fails because elements load slowly or pages change dynamically, or we have to provide explicitly wait there. But Playwright solves this problem. How it solves this problem? It provides the auto waiting for element. This is the one of the most famous important feature of the Playwright, that it is providing you the auto waiting for element. So what actually the meaning of this automating of the element? So it means that, see here, this is your Playwright. Okay, this is your Playwright. Now you can see the Playwright's feature all actions, assertions, API testing, everything you will get to know on the Playwright docs website. And here they are providing the auto waiting. This is one of the most important feature of the Playwright. So auto waiting in the sense when you're writing your code or you're writing your programming language, so there is any elements, okay, you have to perform certain operation on a web element, but due to wait, that element can be visible or can be take some time to load on the page. So that in other programming language, or you can say traditional tools, you have to provide some explicitly wait, or it is difficult to identify there. But Playwright provides you the auto waiting concept here. So there is some actions where this wait is applicable. So a wait is applicable on these actions. So what actually the meaning of this? We will going in depth while we are designing our framework, while we are start automating. Obviously all these series, all these sessions will going to be free of cost, which people are charging thousands and more that, and you're paying for them. But here I'm going to teach you free of the cost. So this auto wait, okay, for example, locator dot check function is here. So in this function, you can use your auto wait await, but there is a certain criteria which you have to pass, like element should be visible. This wait till until element is visible, element is stable and receive events, and also yes, enabled. So we will going to perform all these actions, we will going to use all these functions in our upcoming sessions. Okay, so this is very important feature of the Playwright. It is performed a range of actionability checks on the element before making actions to ensure these actions behave as expected. It auto waits for all the relevant checks to pass. These are the checks it is talking about. So all these relevant checks should pass and only then perform the request action. It means that when you are trying to perform an action like click action, so these checks should meet the criteria, like element should be visible, it is stable, it receives the event, and it should enable, right? Then only it will perform the click action. Until that it will wait. So if the required checks do not pass within the given timeout, actions fail with the timeout error. Okay, and it also applicable on the assertions part also, like when you are performing some assertions operations, so wait use there as well. Okay, so I hope right now you are clear with auto waiting concept, then its reliable element handling, fast test execution, better synchronization. So it means that when you are running up or you are writing your code like line 1, line 2, line 3, so if you are not providing a synchronization platform, so what happened, your code will run from anywhere, like line 1 run and then line 5 run. So this will, came up with some of the error side. So this provides you a better synchronization option. So means that your code will run one by one, line 1, line 2, line 3, like that. So how you will going to write that, what keywords you have to use, everything we will going to discuss in our sessions when we start about the Playwright. Right now we are just understanding that why we need to use the Playwright. Okay, this helps us create a stable and reliable automation tester. Now we have to understand that why Playwright is better than other tools, like, or you can say traditional tools. So many people compare Playwright with Selenium or Cypress. Here are some advantage of the Playwright, and what are the advantage. So first, we already discussed about the auto wait. So Playwright automatically waits for elements before performing actions. Okay, I have provided you some of the examples, but we already discussed about this. So I'm moving forward. So the second reason that Playwright is better than other tool is cross-browser support. Now let's understand this. Like Playwright supports multiple browsers like Chromium, Firefox, WebKit. So you can run at the same time your test cases with all these multiple browser platforms. There is no issue with that. Parallel testing you can perform. Okay, the other reason is Playwright runs test faster because it communicates directly with the browser. Then again, there is a next one of the famous benefit of it is like parallel testing. Playwright allows multiple tests to run at the same time, which reduce testing time. And there is some built-in tool also which provided by the Playwright, like test runner, test viewer, screenshot, video recording. Don't worry, in detail we are going to talk about all these in detail, and we are going to write our test cases, test script, test scenarios, and we will going to see in the practical way, and we're going to learn how the organizations and market and how they are creating their framework and they're using in real time. So everything we are going to learn here in real time. Now important feature, just I provided a detail of refresh. You can refresh your mind with auto waiting, powerful locators. There is some locators. We will going to talk about these locators in depth in upcoming sessions. Then network interception. We can mock our APIs and then perform the parallel execution. Run multiple tests simultaneously. Mobile testing also it supports. And it supports the screenshot and videos. Now there is a competitor of Playwright, that is Cypress. But Cypress having its own limitation, it supports only the JavaScript language. So that's why Playwright is more robust compared to the Cypress, and it supports multiple languages. And now all the organizations are majorly focused on the Playwright. So I hope this is like little bit clear for you. Stay tuned with me for upcoming sessions. Thank you for watching.